Hi, I'm here once again as today I'm occupying the role of a messenger of the men to women, and they have sent me to come and tell you those things that they wish that you should know. So today I'll be looking at those things that men wish that you know about them. I just hope that you will not crucify me. Okay, men always prefer that our women see their mind rather than expect us to guess their mind. Okay, so because men are not mind readers, so telling your OP exactly how you feel is the best way that you can get things done, or you can get your results. The truth of the matter is that men are clueless when it comes to emotions. We are just totally clueless. Most times women expect men to be able to read their emotions, but that is not always the case. We are not good at reading emotions because our makeup is not designed to read your emotions. So it is better for you to tell us how you are feeling rather than expect us to read your emotions. Okay, when your spouse comes to you and he asks you if you are okay, and the best thing that you can respond to him is to tell him that you are fine, you will get the best results by that. So the best thing I would advise to you is that if a man asks you if you are okay, it's better for you to express your mind, to say how you are feeling, than cover it up with "I'm fine" when in actual sense you are not fine. The truth of the matter is that the instincts of the man, when they even try to use their instincts, most times they just it's leads to the wrong end most times. So a man is most times clueless as to the gift that a woman wants. They are clueless as to how to please their man, and that is the reason why you found out that when a man buys shawarma for the wife today, and the wife savours the shawarma, the wife enjoys the shawarma, you will discover that the man will keep on buying shawarma for the wife, thinking that on a regular basis the wife will keep on enjoying the shawarma, not knowing that he's just spoiling things. So when it comes to your emotional need, most times we are clueless. So I will advise women, try as much as possible to come out with your emotional need. I would just want to tell you, so tell your man what you want, and as much as possible try not to be confrontational. Then the next thing I will send to tell you again is that men need space. Men need space. Okay, one of the ways that men actually refreshes is through having space, but the truth of the matter is that women don't want to actually understand us when we try to seek for space. They term it as maybe we don't actually want them anymore, or we're not finding them interesting anymore. Okay, when a man craves for space rather, it doesn't mean that they don't love you again. It doesn't mean that they are sick and tired of your company. No, they are not. When a man is stressed, when a man is thinking, so the best thing they do at that period of time is that they like space in order to help them to sink in their stress, disperse their stress, and help them to think. Okay, when a man is also processing things, he will also need space to help him to be able to appropriately do the processing very well. Okay, so a woman can do multiple things at the same time, but the truth is that a man cannot do multiple things at the same time. So, and that is why when we have a lot of pressure on us, when we have a lot of things that are bugging our mind, we have a lot of things that are pressurizing us, disturbing us, we always try as much as possible to look for an escape route for a space. A man may just need a space to do some of those guys things, watch football together, jog together, not necessarily because they want to do anything funny. They just want to hang out with his male friends. Okay, not because they don't love you. So they have sent me to tell you that they need space too sometimes. So because the truth of the matter is that women are, because of their emotional nature, they are clingy in nature. They love to have their man around, and men at the same time, it's not as if they don't love you to be around them, but once in a while they just want to be free. They just want a little space for them to be able to do some couple of things. The truth of the matter is that that space on its own helps them to refresh and even helps the relationship to go on strong. This leads me to the next point men have sent me to tell you that men want sex. If you are listening to me and you are not married, I believe you understand that I'm talking about sex in the confines of marriage. So sex outside the confines of marriage is not what we're talking about here. Okay, sex to a man is like a food, and men love it. I know so many a times women will be asking, is sex food? Yes, to a man, sex is food. And the truth of the matter is that men sometimes just want sex without any romantic or any foreplay session, but not with a woman. For a woman, sex is emotional, but for a man, sex is just an activity that they can embark on without any emotional attachment. Okay, a woman will give you sex because she's emotionally connected to you, but that is not with that for a man. A man can do sex, it doesn't mean whether he loves you or he doesn't love you, because to a man, sex is an activity, okay? And it's not their fault, it's just the way God has created them. I understand that there's need for balance when it comes to lovemaking in marriage. There should be an understanding, but at the same time, I'm just a messenger. They have sent me to tell you that men want sex in their marriage. So I believe you understand what I'm saying and you will try as much as possible to attain balance in this matter. The next thing they've told me to also pass across to our women is that they said I should also tell you that men are also afraid. Men are also afraid. They are afraid of the future, afraid of not being able to live up to their family responsibility and expectation. Men are constantly afraid of failing in their responsibility, and most times this fear, because the fear is so much fear from family pressure, societal pressure. The truth is that this fear leads a lot of men to do questionable things that will put them in harm's way, and or that will put them in a criminal way most times. So, and that is why men are constantly in need of your reassurance, they are constantly in need of your support, they are constantly in need of your motivation. I want to encourage you women, be the instant motivator of your man. Okay, some will rather share their fears with their friends, they will rather share their fears with outsider than sharing it with you, not because they don't want to share it, but because at one point or the other, when they have shared their fears with you, you have used this as a weapon against them. So that makes them to develop defenses or to develop a kind of restriction, expressing their fear onto you. Okay, the next thing that they also want me to tell you women is that we are not always emotionally strong. The society has conditioned men to be strong, in the sense that when a man cries, they see a man that is crying as somebody that is weak. Okay, society expects us to be tough. The society expects us to be strong in difficult situations. But the truth of the matter is that we are also emotional. There are times that we can't just help it. We feel emotionally helpless. We feel emotionally weak. A lot of times we want to cry, but we don't have who to cry on. We don't have the shoulder to cry on, and a lot of things happen. It leads to a lot of things. So men wants me to tell you that they are also emotionally strong. They are not always emotionally strong. Okay, therefore whenever your man comes to you in an emotional condition or in an emotional vulnerable state, try as much as possible to give him your shoulder to lean on. Give him that emotional support that they need at that very point in time. Become your husband or your partner's best ally. Help him to defeat his emotional and difficult times. Okay, come on, dare to be his shoulder to cry on, and he will forever be loyal to you. Thank you very much. I'm just a messenger. I've come to deliver the message that men sent me to deliver to you. I come in peace. If you have any comment or contribution, please feel free to make use of the comment section. Let me hear what you have to say. If you have not subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe to this channel, and do me well by sharing this with your family and friends. Take care. Bye for now.